Hey, how's it going? Mrparka here to review one from Brink, Cannibal Diner. And you know what? This is a German film, and it's kind of like a Chernobyl Diaries inspired, or cash-in on Chernobyl Diaries, which is a cash-in on a Hills Have Eyes remake, which is a remake in turn. So originality is not this movie's really strong point. But anyways, what we have here is there's also some point-of-view shots with the camcorder that is incorporated, which actually are in there just to be in there, but they're justified. They don't really, except maybe towards the end. But so that's another point in the movie that's kind of like, we've seen this so many times already. But with Cannibal Diner, it is actually semi-cool in points. I mean, the gore in here is actually really cool. The creatures in here are the psychos, inbreds. Basically, the story here is these models, actresses, who are all pretty much moronic, except the lead, of course. She has some survival instinct, is pretty tough, and actually more intelligent than most people would give credit to, especially in the movie. What happens is they are confronted by these people that used to work in factories that were, all these chemicals got to them and essentially turned them blue for some reason, and to cannibals. They look more like Dawn of the Dead zombies than actual cannibals. But what happens here is they keep, mostly the lead character stays separate from all the other characters. In the opening, there's a point of view, like I said, these girls going out doing cocaine, being silly, getting naked, lots of nudity in this movie, lots of skin, and then getting attacked by these cannibals. That's how the movie opens up. As it progresses, more people show up, of course, a couple more girls, and another girl gets deserted from them. Somebody steals her car, and she's told to go through the chemical place to get to her destination quicker by a local redneck. So she ends up getting there and finds out the place is inhabited, of course, by mutants, similar to Chernobyl Diaries. Like I said, the gore in here is fairly decent. The location actually is very cool as well. It's a deserted kind of, of course it looks Slavic, because every time I think of deserted, creepy, chemical-induced buildings, I always think of, Eastern Europe. So as bad as that sounds, that's just a stereotype that film had made it, even though this one takes place in Germany. The other surrounding areas is nice woodland, of course, but like I said, when the cannibals actually do attack, the gore is fairly decent. It's not CGI, from what I could tell. Most of it's not. And I was impressed with the way that she escaped during an elevator shaft scene. I'll show that. See, she definitely showed some very intelligent thinking there. I probably would have just jumped like a moron and died. Then again, after she goes down there, it's not necessarily the safest place as you would think. I also thought the ending was kind of weird, that the character is kind of fighting for survival and becomes a strong, intelligent character. And then at the very end, it seems that she kind of cracks and becomes weak. I don't necessarily want to say exactly what happens, but involves, again, a point of view shot, and I think that was just added in for one final scare. But the one final scare, the thing that you do see, slight spoilers, I knew I should have said slight spoilers, so the thing you do see is actually very, very creepy looking. But if you like German movies with a lot of nudity, a little bit of gore, mostly stupid characters, and that sounds like it's up your alley. If you like Chernobyl Diaries, then check it out. I think it's just okay. I think it falls right in the middle. I think it's worth watching, and I think that some people get some enjoyment out of it. I mean, it's a lot worse ways to waste an hour and like 20 minutes. Trust me. But this Brink DVD is usually behind-the-scenes making of, audio commentary, all sorts of things like that. So that should be enough for anybody that enjoys the film. I think that there is a nice set piece at the end. Of course, a la Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.